Okay, so today I think I'm gonna transform a village. It's a really cool village up on this hill. We're on the flowstate, obviously, got a whole bunch of stuff, right? Now the one thing that I've already noticed is that someone built a bridge right here. This connects up these two, parts of the river. So I was thinking I could get a pathway and have it go all the way through the forest, maybe up this hill, up to the village, and just kind of lay out the framework of what I'm gonna do. So I'm kind of feeling like for the forest, we'll do like a coarse dirt kind of thing, maybe a bit of mud, a bit of rooted dirt, you know, these kind of earthy blocks. Yeah, it is a little bit tricky though building in the forest, isn't it? Because I don't really want to chop these trees down. So I guess I'll just try to build around them. I do want to have a bit of a town square area down here in the forest, because I want to have two different villages, right? One up there and then one down here. So I should probably clear out a little bit of space. Alright, and then this will come up this way. So I kind of want the pathway to go along this way and kind of go more out towards what people have built over there. And then we have like kind of a town square right here, and then the pathway continues up the hill. Yeah, so that's kind of the vibe, where it's like a big, massive, wide path that kind of acts like a town center. We'll have a bunch of shops and buildings right here, and then it'll kind of come to a more narrow path like that again, and go up the hill towards all that. I won't do the entire path for now, because that's going to take way too long, but I just want to lay out a basic idea like that. I guess I'll do a little bit more, and then we'll start getting into some actual buildings. I'm back to rethinking voxels, by the way, for my shader. You're wondering how the shadows look like that, and they're all realistic. It's really cool, isn't it? It's probably the best lighting I've seen from a shader, like the best shadows. Just so cool looking. Alright, so I'm seeing a building that could go right here. I think brick should be the palette for sure. I want to get back to that more earthy tone that I like brick and mud, and maybe some oak. All right, let's start with this. Let's lay out a basic idea. I want to rely on a lot of diagonal edges as well. We even throw some like dirt in there too. They look really earthy. I like that. It is really tricky building in a forest. I guess there's a reason I haven't really done a forest build yet, because it does kind of limit you, or it just makes it a little bit clunkier to build in. Like normally I'm building in plains or something where it's not really that big of a deal. There's nothing in my way. I guess I could incorporate some of these trees into the build somehow, maybe. Like they're growing out of the building or something. Kind of see like a little platform right here that's being supported. Yeah, something like that. And this is going to be the entrance, but I almost feel like this building looks like it would have two levels, doesn't it? Like there would be a side entrance like coming up this way. I feel like this tree has to go. This is just in the way. Alright, so this is going to be the main floor, so we'll get some planks, I suppose. I'm not quite sure what this building is gonna be yet. It's very grimy looking. I don't know. Maybe like a shop of some sort, or like a tavern. It's always a pretty standard idea. I think this will be a window right here. Something like that. And then there's gonna be a second entrance. I'm just not sure if this is gonna be tall enough for a roof like this. Well, maybe it will be. This is too tall. Bring this down one level. I do kind of like how if this is the floor, like, oh, it's kind of cozy. Like it's only 2.5 blocks high. That's kind of nice. I'm really going off the cuff here. I don't really know what I'm doing. I feel like some walls could be nice right here. Maybe this could be mostly dirt back here. Because part of my thinking with this being a village build is that I'm going to do every profession, or most professions, I'll have a house. Like there'll be a fisherman house, there'll be a Fletcher house or whatever. So if this is the granary, maybe like a farmer house, that's what this could be. This is where the farmer villagers will live. Should definitely get some leaves scattered around the bottom. That'll be really pretty. Oh, there's the sunrise. That's pretty, isn't it? I do feel like this needs to come out by one block. Get some stairs, maybe. That way we just have some bit of depth in the wall, right? I do need some color, though. It's way too brown right now. Throw some leaves around. Is there another type of leaf? What about, like, jungle leaves, too? Ooh, that's nice. That's lush. You know, one thing that I am seeing for the roof is to have moss blocks as the roof, right? I never really build with moss, but I was thinking we could have, like, you know, if that's the arch, I don't know if it is yet, but we do, like, this kind of thing. There's moss all the way down. I think that would look really pretty. I want this to be like one with nature kind of a vibe. Like, I almost want to leave this open like this and not totally cover it up like it's a finished house. And it's like kind of a mossy village or something. Is there like a green slab? Because I do, there's something like the full moss block. I mean, there's weathered copper, and that could work. And then there's mossy cobblestone. Cobblestone could work, actually. Kind of like that. I think that would look better than the waxed copper. But I don't know. I could still sprinkle it in here and there. Oh, hey, dude. What's up? I'm just building right now. Ooh, that's kind of nice, actually. The wall like that. I could get some gates, like windows, like this. That's actually clean. That's cool, yeah. That's really cool. I could need some trapdoors, though. Some extra detail like that. Yeah, that's good. I tell you, man, this is like the antithesis of how you're told to build. I mean, look at this roof. Like, I'm just kind of materializing it out of thin air with no idea where the frame is going to be, but that's just how I build. This is too flat of a back wall. This needs to come out a bit. Have to get rid of this tree. There we go. That's better. Alright, there's the roof. It's kind of a funny building, but it's interesting. Alright, so that's most of the structure at this point. So now let's start thinking about the interior. I want to leave this open, like... Oh, want me to help? If so, can I have resources or creative? Yeah, you can help. I probably won't give you creative, but you can chop some trees down if you want. Yeah, I told people to swing by during the video and help out if they want. They could build like their own house or something in the village. That's like the missing piece that I've been thinking about these building videos, is that I want to get the community involved, right? We do a building video together, because we kind of attempted that with the video I did where it was like building a Minecraft kingdom with no plan, and we had like 150 people on the server, but I want like a little bit more organized of a vibe, but I think there's real potential there. That's pretty cool. I like the chains. Yeah, that's cool. So we're going to have like a loft situation where you can look down into the granary. And then maybe up here is where the villagers sleep and hang out. Because I said this was going to be a farmer villager, right? Farming village house. So what do you need for that? It's a composter, right? Well, but I feel like the composter makes sense to go outside. Maybe we put some composters like down here. I'll have some composters just hanging out right here, and then we can put some trapdoors around them. They'll look like kind of like rain buckets, you know? Or, well, I guess they wouldn't really be catching any rain being covered by the roof, but you get the idea. Okay, so now the actual interior. We need some beds, right? I think green beds make a lot of sense with this color palette. I want to kind of partition this like I usually do. Like that. Does that look dumb? I think it's kind of cool. It's like semi-private. Alright, and then, well, let me move this. More like right there. So we'll give them some... Well, actually, I always put down barrels for decoration, but that means that they're just going to default to becoming fishermen, so I gotta wait to put the barrels down. Or actually, before I do that, I need to name them, right? I don't know the last time whether it was Clarence or Terrence, but I think we're going to go with Terrence this time. Represent the Terrence villagers. There they are. Terraces. Alright, and now I can put the barrels down. I almost want to get some candles in here. I feel like that would look really nice. Like that. Yeah, that's pretty moody. I like that. And maybe some carpet. Maybe some paintings. Alright, yeah, that's a pretty good bedroom. Pretty cozy. I like it. Alright, well, that's a cool house, isn't it, man? I really threw it together, but it came out nicely. I still have the downstairs too, right? Oh, look who it is. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. I had you muted because you were going hog wild with the harmonica last time.
That explains why you didn't hear me when I came up.
Yeah, building a mossy village of sorts. But I'm encouraging people to build with me. If they want to build a house of their own or chop down some trees, go for it. Okay, I was doing the interior, right? Alright, that's good. And then, what else? What else, what should go down here? Maybe like a crafting area? Where they mill the wheat into bread or something? I don't really know how I would signify that. Here, I'll put wheat on the anvil and it looks like they're mashing it or something. I don't know if that's how that works, but we'll use our imagination. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of like a barn vibe. Very, very rustic, very earthy, so doesn't need to be anything fancy. What are these guys doing? Oh, Terrence is confused. Come on. I don't know what he's doing, but we got some people building. That's cool. Got someone building over here too. Oh man, I love to see people showing out. It's awesome. So, okay, that's one house done. That's kind of the theme I'm going for. But one thing I thought about, if this is a farming house, there needs to be a farm around the house. We need to have some wheat fields. So maybe I'll build some little... What was that? Oh, it's but it was Skyfire. Totally was. Let me build some little gardens around here. I want to preserve the trees though. I don't want to chop too many of these down, so I could like build a farm that's integrated with the forest somehow. And we could do like all the different types of crops. So like wheat, and pumpkin, and carrots and potatoes. Man, I wish I had diagonal fences installed. That'd be really good. I guess I don't need to connect all these. That's fine. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. Or it's kind of a forested farm of sorts. I don't know if that really would make sense because you need to have sunlight, obviously, for crops to grow, but you don't really need that in Minecraft, so it's fine. I do want to leave some patches of grass, though. I think that always looks pretty nice. You put, like, grass that's growing in the middle of the farm. That's cool. Who's below the granary? What are you building?
Goose.
Just ignore that. Alright, that'll do for a farm. It's not, you know, massive, but it's quaint. I like it. Alright, well, I would say that's pretty much the farming build done. I mean, there's probably some other things I can add eventually, but I'd say we move on to another profession now. It'd be kind of cool to do a, like a fisherman hut of some sort, like a coastal thing. What would be the best place for that? Someone's already got a house down here. That's pretty cool. I guess probably right over here. There's no one building here. This would do fine. Just really shallow water. Let me make this a little bit deeper. Guess we'll have the pathway come down the coast. It's kind of an interesting little rock pool right here, like a little tide pool. I like how this is generated. Maybe I can do something with that eventually. I'll just do something else for now. Oh look, he's helping out. Thanks, dude. Alright, and then here it's gonna connect back to the main town square, right? Yeah, nice. Okay, cool. So we got a little pathway wrapping around. That's pretty nice. I was thinking like a floating, not floating, but like kind of like a little dock where it's on stilts out in the water. Man, this is a really lush area though. I love the vibe of this place. Let's get some oak. Let's get some spruce. This is a cool building trick you can do. If you get a log, a darker color log, and then a lighter color log, it looks like it's wet. It's like been in the water, you know? So if you use spruce and oak for this example, that's cool. Definitely want to use trapdoors for this. Just to get a bit of variation. Something like that. That's not bad. Definitely want lots of barrels down here. This is going to be a fishing dock. Alright, that's not bad. It looks a little bit like a cargo port, though. I don't want it to be too industrial. I want it to be like a little local, like, fishing spot, you know? Or this could be like a little boat loading area. I'll get some boats like that. That's cool. Kind of want this to be a little bit covered up, though. Get some campfires and do like a little bungalow thing. I know you can use shovels to get rid of fire as well, but I find water a lot more fun. There we go. That's cool. It's a cool little dock. So maybe I'll do some more of that, and then I can have like a house on the water. Because the thing that I'm going for here is, if you've played Stardew Valley, and you go down to like the fishing pier where Willy lives, he's got like a floating house on the ocean. That's kind of what I want to do here. So I have like a whole like series of docks all across the water. Yeah, kind of like that. So I have like a series of docks on the water. Okay, there's all the pillars. That's a good framework. What are they building down here? Dipsy's chair. That's cool. Yeah, man, I'd like to see all the people showing out. I want to do more of this stuff for sure. I'll let, like, the way I'm doing this is I had like an announcement on the server and I said like, hey everyone, if you want to get on the server right now and be in the building video or build something with me, you can do it. So in the future, I'll probably announce ahead of time that I'm going to build, and then people can be on the server at the same time. All right, so I said this was going to be a house of sorts. So let me just frame this out a bit. Oh.
When you pull up like this.
What is going on here?
You left us in the cave.
Come check out what I've built so far. It's a mossy village. This is the farmer's house. This is the farm is outside, and then they make the wheat inside. That's my thinking. We got some Terrences. They're just farming, you know.
Yo, what up, Terrence?
Come upstairs too. They got their living quarters in here.
I can give
Can
you
you
one
marry me to one of the Terrences?
All right. Well, let me get back to the fisherman's hut. I want this to be really rickety. Like, I want to use a lot of doors and trapdoors. We can have some depth like that, so there's like one little pixel indent. That's cool. I need some trapdoors for the windows. Do some jungle. Like that. It's cool. It's like a little porthole, like in a ship. It's really difficult building with trapdoors, honestly. It's not the most intuitive way to do things. And then the roof. What should I do for the roof? I guess, should I do moss again? That could work. That looks okay. It's a little bit funny looking. Let me just throw... Here, it needs some more cobblestone mixed in. Yeah, that's a little better. A little bit more texture. So, we're gonna have some fishermen living here, so... Do some brown beds. Not a lot of space to work with, though. Because we got a door right there. We've got a door right there. Oh, actually, one more thing I want to do. I want to grab some of those flowstate banners someone made for me, and I'm pretty sure I left them at the castle up there. I'll go grab them. Yeah, here they are. Okay, let me just bring these back. God, man, look at these builds, by the way. I'm flying around, and I'm just like, oh my god, this stuff. Someone built a really cool tram car. This is probably one of my favorite things on the server. Look at this. It like spans the lake, and the chains for the wires. Like it's so ingenious. I never would have thought to use chains like that. But here, let me put these banners back on the pier. Maybe I'll put these on the farmhouse too. Alright, well there's the farmhouse done. There's the pier done. So, what should I do now? There's so many different professions, aren't there? There's like a blacksmith, or what's it called? Toolsmith? What's the block called? Smithing table, that's what it's called. So I could do like a blacksmith. This looks like a good spot for something right here. Nice open little peninsula. I feel like something's going to go in between these trees eventually. I want to work on this. This is a good little plot of land to build something on. Build like the blacksmith here. It'd be cool to make this kind of conform to the shape of the peninsula. It's kind of like an arrowhead point. So we could make the building that same shape. Okay. I'm not yet sure what this is gonna be though. I kind of feel like this should come out a bit. Like we have like a little... Well, there's a dock right here though that someone built. So maybe we can just incorporate that. There we go. So now it's kind of connected up. That's cool. So let me grab some blocks from the previous building. Just so that the color palette is fairly consistent. So I'm thinking that we're going to do like a like an exposed to the air furnace kind of spot, like where you can just kind of look over at the builds people have been making, and then over here will be like an iron anvil spot, And then maybe down here we'll have some little boats, like docked like that. I'm not really sure yet. I'm just kind of spitballing ideas. Alright. It's kind of a weird frame, but you know me, I'm never that precise. I like having these pillars. That really adds a lot of depth, doesn't it? So this up here, I feel like if we're going to have a little dock down here, it makes sense to make this like a storage unloading area. So we'll have barrels and chests and maybe like raw iron being unloaded. Have like little pallets of raw iron just kind of hanging out. Yeah, like that. Kind of an interesting little dock. I like this. Make it like really overgrown underneath it. Alright, that's a start. What else? What else? I think up here, this is gonna be like the main shop. So this will be like a double story kind of a thing. So what is this clump of leaves? Get this out of here. And so if this is gonna be a double story, we need a staircase. So let me get some stair blocks. Maybe we could put it like coming off the side almost. And it's kind of like coming out this way. Like a fire escape. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Bit of a unique staircase. Alright, and this is going to be like a floor of some sort. Maybe this is where the shopkeeper lives. Or Terrence, rather. It's going to be a Terrence, isn't it? Let's do like an L-shaped room. Won't cover the whole thing. Wow, this is so messy, man. The color palette's getting wild, but that's good. Yeah, it's kind of a cool shape how it kind of, it slopes down a bit and it also comes to a more narrow point up here. I guess this could stay like an outdoor patio right here. Let me just get some walls. And then this could be trapdoors. Like that, that's cool. And then I want moss for the roof, right? That's the common theme with all these buildings. Alright, I kind of want to do the interior now. I wouldn't normally do this early on, but just to get a feel for it. I want there to be like really big windows in this house. God, I mean, look at those shadows, man. Like, rethinking voxels is an insane shader. Well, I guess if this is a blacksmith, we should be showing off the armor that he's made, right? So maybe in the corner right here, we'll put like a prized possession suit of iron armor or something. Maybe I should make this a little bit smaller, actually. I think I need to partition this room a little bit. Make it like a 2-bedroom apartment or something. Yeah, like that. I mean, it's a little bit plain, though. I'll put a little window so you can see your neighbor. I feel like that would actually be horrible. You could see into your neighbor's apartment, but whatever. Alright, so I have 2 different beds. We'll put one right there and then one right there. Because I want to have, like, the smithing table and then the blast furnace, right? These are 2 different professions. So we can have 2 different villagers living here. Okay, so this will be like the blast furnace room. And then this one will be the smithing table. Terrence up in here. Yeah, Terrence. Yeah, dude, look at their drip. That's nice. I like that hat. Okay, so that's the upstairs taken care of. It's a little bit plain, though. I need to find a way to get this building to look like a flow state build, you know? Well, let me figure out this bottom floor first. So this is going to be more where the iron and items are being smelted, right? So definitely want some cauldrons with lava in them. Oh, that's cool with the lighting. That looks so sick. And then we can get some chains that are maybe hanging some items. We definitely need some anvils, right? For sure. Really in the middle. Maybe right here we have some more blast furnaces. A big furnace spot. I feel like we need some beams going across to get some more detail. Like the roofs are a little bit too flat. I feel like right here could be a nice spot for a little seating area. Just to gather outside. I would love a campfire, but I don't know if we have enough space for it. We could do that, and then we could maybe expand the patio. Yeah, that's cool. It's cozy. I'm liking this downstairs now. Yeah, this is looking better. This needs a roof, doesn't it? Yeah. This can't be very tall because the patio is right here. Oh, we got some visitors. That's not bad. Yeah, it looks like a blacksmith from the distance. Alright, that's looking better. Now we just need some lighting in here. Get some lanterns going. Wait, I still need to build some sort of little dock, don't I? Kind of like this thing. We'll just get some little boats. They're like being docked here. That's cool. I like that. Alright, well, is there anything else I want to do? What do you guys think?
It looks pretty good. A storehouse.
It's a, yeah, blacksmith. We'll give you a tour.
Oh, nice.
And then it's like a 2-bedroom apartment upstairs. Yeah, just a little quaint build. Yeah, the place is going to be called Mossy Village. So if you guys have any ideas for buildings you want to see, let me know.
Yeah, I'm building a little kind of ruined moss, like overgrown kind of little fort.
Oh, up there? That's cool.
I don't know where I'm going with it yet, but
That's cool. Yeah, that fits the vibe for sure. Oh, and someone built a little house down here too. That's cool. I guess the last thing to do would be to do a little bit of landscaping out here because I didn't really do anything with this. Here we can get some big piles of iron ore just chilling. Throw some cobblestone in here too. A little bit too much brown, too much dirt. And then maybe just some grass here and there. What's up, guys?
What are you gonna build next?
I don't know. Do you guys have any ideas?
Well, it's going to be
Build
like
a
our
church.
town.
They
Oh,
need religion.
We got a fish shop. We got the farming. We got the blacksmith.
Fish shop.
Yeah, this thing.
Can I sell my fish?
If you want, yeah, you can take it over.
Oh, I will do that.
No, do it, totally.
I'm eternally thankful, Flo. I've met so many amazing people here because of you, dude.
Really?
This
I
place
like
is
it.
great. Oh yeah.
That's
It's
awesome.
been nothing but fun.
So you'd recommend the Flow SMP?
Oh, definitely, dude.
Absolutely.
I'd
This
recommend
is one of
it.
the best servers I've been on.
That's awesome. All right, well, I have to run, guys. I have to go to a movie. But thanks for stopping
Oh, what are
by.
you saying?
Inside Out 2.
I want to go see
Oh,
it.
yeah.
All right, so I've got the dock now. I've got the farmhouse, and now we've got the blacksmith. But I think now we should turn to the tavern. And I think I'm going to put it right in here, right off the main square. So we're just going to have to clear some space for it. All right, that's a pretty good plot of land, I'd say. So let's just grab some blocks now. It's going to be kind of the same design as that. Not the same layout, but the same block palette. So a tavern should be pretty big, I feel like. Make this really big building. It's going to be like the main, centerpiece of the town square. All right, that's a cool shape. It's pretty unique. Talk about a messy frame, though. Like, I've never really built this way. I mean, I do build pretty messy, but like, where I'm just throwing together random blocks. Like, I'll throw in dirt and mud, and just from a distance, it kind of looks nice, doesn't it? Like, it kind of all comes together to make one shape with this color palette. I mean, it's a little hard to explain, but I've just really been enjoying that kind of messy color palette lately. Obviously, I want the entrance to the tavern to be on this side of the, town square. So maybe I'll have like a little entrance right here, kind of slopes up. And this can be a doorway. I kind of want to have some really big windows on the front of the tavern. Kind of like arched windows like this. Like that, kind of. I'll do the same thing with this, where I'm not using glass, but I'm using like fence gates. I just feel like it would look a little bit silly if they were all covered like this. I don't know, let me look. Like, that looks okay. It's a little bit busy. Maybe if I throw in some moss. I mean, I could also try out glass. Or I could do like green glass, couldn't I? Let me try this. I actually kind of like the green. That's cool. I just want to have a lot of earthy colors, so I guess it doesn't really matter if it's like this more patchwork window with the fence gates. Like, I can use glass. It's not a big deal. So that'll be the front. So I guess that means that the floor will be right here. I want this to be like a multi-storied tavern, though. I don't want everything to be on this one level. Like maybe right here, this can come down like a spiral staircase. This will be another level, right? I do feel like we need something to break up the kind of brown colors. It's the same problem with this house, where it does kind of lose the shape because it is so brown. Maybe I'll just throw in some more of this oak, because it's a really big pop of color. Like it just breaks up the color. Maybe I'll throw some moss around the windows to really accentuate it. Like to draw the green attention towards the window, you know? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm spending too much time on that. Let's just keep going with the frame. So then this was going to be a lower level. What is this? Did someone build this? Oh, check it out. It's like a little tent. That's cool. Yeah, some people have been adding some things. Like someone built this house right here. This is cool. Yeah, Sleepy Bear's cottage. That's cool. I want to see more people do this before the video is over. Maybe turn it into a proper village. You know, an idea I just had, because I'm seeing this like weird, awkward space underneath this level, is that we could build a little, like an underground lounge. And we'll have like glass right here that you can like look into the lounge. Let me dig it out a little bit more. Yeah, so like you can see into it through the glass right there. And then this will be like the doorway. So I want to bring this up a little bit, but I just don't have that much room. So I think this is as far back as I can go. And then what should the floor be? I guess because this is a pretty earthy thing, we should have like dirt and moss, like moss carpet maybe. Yeah, like that's okay. It's a good start. I think we definitely need a campfire in here, like a triple campfire right there. And we'll get rid of these lanterns, so it's like moody ambient lighting. All right, and then we definitely need some seats in here. That's what's gonna really tie this together. Like a nice big couch like that. Could have like a little spot for drinks maybe, like put some drinks on the wall with like potions or something. It still feels a little bit empty. It needs a little something to boost it. What is it missing? Maybe some glowberries? Alright, yeah, I think that's what that was missing. It was missing a little bit of greenery in here. But yeah, dude. That's cool. So this is the lounge. Let's get a sign to signify it. Like a hanging spruce sign. There it is. The lounge. Nice. Cool, man. I like that. I probably spent a little bit too much time on that. It's a little bit of a detail to be this early on, but... Alright, let's get back to the actual structure. Yeah, like that. So you can just walk right up from the path down this way and go up into the tavern. That's cool. And then this right here, I purposely left this kind of open. I want this to be like a balcony. You know, eventually. It's going to take some time to get there, but that'll be a balcony. I guess if that's going to be a balcony, this needs to extend this way. Platform down here. So you can like walk over to it. I'm not actually loving the spruce on the bottom floor at least, because it's so similar to the walls. I wonder if there's a better tile. Or like what block would go on the main floor of this tavern. I could just sprinkle in some different planks, I guess. Yeah, like that's cool. It's breaking up the pattern a lot. I like it. Yeah, I actually like that a lot. It's like kind of weathered wood. That's cool. Now, this is the main floor, right? So this is where a lot of seats are going to be. Kind of just like chilling on the outskirts. Actually, I want to have a really different color for the tables. Let's do like deep slate. I built this little pocket here. It's kind of a weird shape, but it might be good to do like a little private booth. Like a really massive table. It's just, well, it's not a ton of space though. What about like this? A little wraparound table, just kind of tucked away. That's cool. Yeah, there we go. So it's like kind of tucked away. It's behind these little semi-private walls. That's cool. I like it. This is where like all the peasants sit. And then that'll be like a VIP room. Cool. Alright, then I'll probably leave the rest of this open just for walking space, but... Cool, so that's like the seating dining area done. But if I'm going to have a tavern, and it's going to be a seating dining area, then we also need a kitchen, don't we? So... Not really sure where that's gonna go yet. I'll find a spot for it. Maybe on like a second floor up here. Who goes there?
No one.
Here, come check out how it's going. This is gonna be a tavern of sorts. Got some seating.
Like a seating area.
We've got the lounge. This little private hangout spot. And then this is like a little private VIP dining booth. Just like hang out. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I forget you can sit. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, it's still work in progress. Wow, it's really a mess from the top, isn't it? It's coming along though. It's a huge building. I guess the next thing I should do would be the kitchen, wouldn't it? I feel like I want to extend the tavern over like this. Get rid of some of these trees and we have like an archway coming across here and then maybe the kitchen is over here. I think that would be good. Just clear a little bit of space out. Alright, so this will be the building right here. It won't be massive if it's just the kitchen. I guess this could double as a apartment or something for the butcher or the chef, because there is like a butcher profession, right? I have no idea what the block is for that profession. Oh, it's the smoker, isn't it? Yeah. The only thing is that if there's going to be an archway here, I just don't want it to get in the way of the path, because this is not that high up. No, if it's like this, like you can't even really get through that. So I need to raise this up a little bit. More like probably this level. Okay, that's coming along. Wow, man, this building really is sprawling. I guess if it's going to be a village, though, you need to have some pretty big buildings. What is going on down there? Gathering. I do want to continue the theme I had earlier of not finishing every window. Like this right here could stay partially open like that. We can accent it by adding some foliage around it. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so this will be like the kitchenette area. Here, this could be like the pizza oven. Something like that. You can like just come on in there. It looks a little dumb from the back, but it's okay. And then I was thinking we'll have a doorway this way and a doorway this way, and this will be where the villagers live. So put the bed right there. Put some storage, maybe right there. This is gonna be like a New York apartment, dude. There's no room in here at all. Did I put a window? Yeah, like right here. Put a window. Yeah, that'll do. Nothing too spacious, but it's alright. You know, the longer I get into this build, the more I kind of want to do an unfinished look. So I feel like it looks really cool right now. It's kind of like a ruined, under construction kind of a thing. But, I mean, obviously I'll do more. Like, this is not going to stay this level of ruined, but, like, I can put some scaffolding around and then kind of do like this, and it looks like it's being worked on, you know? I just always like that style of build. And it kind of makes sense, because, like, maybe some builds like this is completely done and covered up, but maybe this one is actively being constructed. Alright, and then this is going to be the other apartment. So, I'll do another staircase thing. This one's probably going to be a little bit bigger. More premium suite. Maybe I could have some sections with roof on it. Like, I feel like this part is calling for a roof. I'm just wondering, because I've already made some of the walls out of moss. I almost want to make it like an oak roof. And maybe not totally covered up. Like, this will be also somewhat under construction, but something like that. It's kind of cool. Cool, man. I love this tavern. I really like how it's coming together. Now, I still... this is a little bit too unfinished. Let me finish up some of these walls at least. Yeah, and I feel like if it's, like if it rains here, you're not going to want this to be totally uncovered, so maybe I could do like a little wool covering. That'd be actually kind of interesting. I can already tell it's going to look really bad. What if I use moss and leaves? Maybe I can do that instead. It's okay. It's a little bit flat though. I don't love that. Maybe I get some slabs and I just need some more depth, you know? Like that. Yeah, that looks fine. It's not bad. Wow, it certainly looks cool though, doesn't it? That's really actually awesome looking. I think, again, to tie it together though, we need some glowberries. Oh, and then what are those things called? The like flowering... what's the thing that spits out... oh, spore blossom. That's what it's called. They spit out these like little particle effects. It's really pretty. Yeah, there we go. That is ambient. So what else? What else should I do? I never did finish the balcony. Let me do that. Just fill this in. This could be like a little outdoor hangout spot. Yeah, perfect. Very nice. It's not the... Well, it's a good view. Yeah, you can see the mountains from here. Just like the trees kind of block it, but it's like you're kind of up in the trees, so like in a tree house. I like that. I do feel like there needs to be some building on top of this thing. Like it's all kind of hitting the same note, the same Y level. So maybe because I was thinking like what's going to go right here, you know, this spot is kind of empty. So this could be a staircase up to that level, I think.
How's it going with the build?
It's good. I think it's almost done if you guys want to check it out. It's kind of like an unfinished ruined thing, but I'm kind of leaving it like this open vibe. I added some leaves in here. Yeah, this is the lounge in here.
Wow, deja vu.
Yeah, you guys were in here earlier. I added another wing off to the side. This is the kitchen area. Yeah, this is where the chefs are gonna live. I never did finish the kitchen, actually. I totally forgot to finish this apartment. Alright, well I got a little bit sidetracked. We had some people show up, but I would say that's pretty much the tavern. It's, you know, a little bit unfinished, a little bit under construction, but I like it. Looks pretty good. I'm just wondering, is there anything else I want to build? Because there is a little bit of space left, and some people had some ideas about a hotel or like a quarry kind of a thing. I feel like a quarry would be fun. I could use like TNT. Yeah, why don't I do that? Let me do a quarry like over here. Here, come help dig out the mine, guys. Oh god, bro, look at this.
Yeah.
We blew out a giant skylight and then put
No, actually, I love that. That's really cool that that's right there. This little hill has to go. A little collateral damage, but...
What? Okay.
Say it again. How's that, mate? Thank you.
You know, I kind of destroyed this terrain right here, but I almost want to build it back up and have like a little land bridge. Alright, there's the land bridge. That looks cool, man. I've never actually really delved into landscaping before, so I was a little bit nervous that was going to look like crap, but turned out pretty good. Yeah, and I mean, on that note, that's pretty much the quarry. I mean, it doesn't really have much detail or purpose, but, you know, it's cool. I like that there's a whole pit down here. There's a whole bunch of people hanging out, but yeah, man, I would say that's pretty much the build. I would say that's what I wanted to do with the place. Yeah, you know, we built the little dock, we built the tavern, we built the farmhouse, the blacksmith, and yeah, really happy with how it turned out. So, hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did, and catch you later.